Good night and welcome back again to Client Server Technologies iTech285 with, you guessed it, Alam Lamia. Tonight, what we're going to do, we're going to set up an email server. Alright, so let's get started. First off, we're going to need WAMP server. I've got my download here, and this is my shortcut to the software. As you can see, it's already installed and services are running. Okay. Next, what we're gonna need is a email software called HMail Server. Basically, it's a free email server for Microsoft Windows. Right, you're gonna go here. You're gonna download HMail Server. Right. Save as. No. I'm just re-downloading it just to show you. Alright, now that you have it downloaded, you're gonna run it, set it up, go to installation, accept, next, put it whatever folder you'd like to put it in, select full installation, click next, next, and install. Software is relatively small, so it shouldn't take long. Right. As you can see, it's creating the HMail server database. Right. When it's finished, you run HMail server. As you can see, you have your local host and administrator. Now, at the first time you set it up, you choose what kind of database you want. I would suggest going with all default values, where you would be queued to enter a password, just like this window here. Whatever password you enter at that window, you enter it again in this window after you install HMail Server and you decide to run it. So when you type the password, you click OK, and there you are, at the HMail Server administrator. Now, before continuing with this tutorial, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to edit one or two files. One of those files is you're going to go to, well, I'll do it the long way for you all. You're going to go to Windows, right? You're going to go to System32, going to go to the drivers folder, then to the etc folder, and you're going to right click and open the hosts file with Notepad, and you're going to edit the last IP address which has localhost to it. You're going to tab and then enter a one-word name for your email server, .local, so they would recognize that as your login. And when you're done, you close it to save. Right, so after editing the file, you saved it, you're going to go back to the HMail server, you're going to add domain, right. You're going to type the domain name here, and it'll show up here. And as you can see, I've already created a domain for myself. Right. What you're going to do is you're going to go to accounts, you're going to add a new account. You type in whatever name you want for the address. I'll put in an admin2 address. I'm going to type in a password. Right. And you're going to set the size of the domain for your email. And when you're done, you're going to click save. As you can see, there's my second login. Right, once that's done, you click exit. Alright, now after that, now we're going to download the next program called Squirrel Mail. So you're going to open a new tab, go to google.com again, type Squirrel Mail. Alright, and you're going to download Squirrel Mail software. Right, save as. Save it to wherever you want to save it. Yes. Once that's done, you're gonna extract it. You're gonna extract the folder to the C drive. Right, once that's done, you're gonna go to your WAMP server. You're gonna go to Apache, alias directories, add an alias. You're gonna type mail. As you can see, it already exists. Hold on, let me see if I can remove this alias. Right. Okay. I'm gonna re-add the alias now. Add an alias. Type mail. Right, and then you're gonna type path of the Squirrel Mail folder. Press enter, and the alias has been created. Right, once that's done, now you're gonna go to the Squirrel Mail folder. You're gonna open the config folder, and you're gonna rename the config_default.php file, which would be this file here, and you're gonna rename it to config.php, which I've already done for you. And once you've done renaming the file, you're gonna open it with a text editor file. I'm going to use. Let's see if we can use Microsoft Word. Word's not here. Alright, we'll use the WordPad instead. Okay. Alright, and you'll see this. Now, the first thing we're going to edit here, you're going to edit the domain name. Let's see if we can find it here. Alright, domain. Alright, default domain. You will change the domain to the name of your HMail server. You're also going to change. Where is it? You're also going to change the SMTP server address to your HMail server. Alright, you're gonna scroll down again. You're gonna look for the IMAP server address. Alright, IMAP server address. See, it's changed here. Alright, let's see. And you also have to change the IMAP server type to HMail server. Let's see. Do we have to make any more changes? Yes, we do. I believe there's one more change. No, two more changes we have to make. Okay. What you're gonna change now, you're gonna look for data_dir. You're gonna change that to the folder path for Squirrel Mail data folder. Alright, for the attachment dir, you're gonna change it to the path name for Squirrel Mail attachments. Alright, now that that's done, you're gonna close, you're gonna save. Alright, yes. Alright, I'm gonna close this off, open up a new browser, a new tab in this case, and you're going to type localhost /mail/index.php, and there you go. This is Squirrel Mail software. Now I'm gonna type in your login credentials. Local and the password. You're gonna log in, and there you go, your very own email server. Now, in this case, for you to log in outside of this this network, to access the email server from outside the network, you change the local host to whatever your public IP address would be. To find out what your public address would be, you go to What's My IP Address or IP Chicken to get that information. But also, to enable your email server to be accessed from outside the local network, you need to be able to learn how to port forward. Right? If you're not able to do that, then you need to read up or to find tutorial videos on how to do port forwarding, depending on what type of modem / router you have. That's it. That's how you set up an email server. Remember, the key to this is being able to set up port forwarding option, and also to for the email server tutorial. I hope this tutorial was informative and it helped you to figure out what you needed to do. Any questions or any suggestions, post them on the video on the comments below. And thanks for watching, and this is it. Later.